Video will cover how to edit and set up a rubric. So the first rubric for class 1 is a default rubric that's set up, but it's very easy to edit. At the top you'll find the rubric name example rubric. Tap on the more icon to the right, select edit rubric. So a couple options here. At the top is the name, so I can call this rubric for chemistry, let's say. So you can give the rubric your own name. You can select the number of rows and columns you want to use, up to 10 each. And as I scroll here, you can see if you want to leave comments to the right, you can include comments. You can also turn that off. If you'd like the columns to be in the reverse order, you still want to enter the columns here from lowest points on the left to the highest points on the right. But if you enable the reverse column, when you actually view it on the main screen, the columns will appear reversed there. So you do have that option. And lastly, if you do want to do different weighting, like let's say some of the rows count more than others, you can enable row weighting here. And as you can see, since I have 4 rows, the default is 25% each. But you can tap on that and then change the weighting there. I'm going to turn that off right now. And to edit the rubric, it's really easy. Simply tap anywhere, in this case the header. You'll be able to edit the title, add a short description, and also the point value. And again, same thing for the rows. You can tap that and give it a title and a more detailed description. And lastly, you can tap any of the cells and add up to 5 lines of descriptions there. So really easily, you can go ahead and edit your rubrics. Once you've done this, if you use the same rubric in other classes or even in the same class, when you're on a different rubric, you can go on the more icon at the top and you have the option to import from another rubric. And you can select the class and the other rubric. So you don't need to enter a rubric more than once. Just to remind you about the comments, if you want to use the quick comments, you can add, for each of the rows that you have, you can add up to 5 quick comments, which you then can select. So I'll just call this positive comment 1, positive comment 2, and I'll add an improvement comment here. All right. And once you're done with that, if I go back to the rubric here, if I scroll to the right under the comment area, you can see I can tap there, and if I select the positive option here, I can see positive comment 1 and 2, and if I select the improvement one, that'll come up. So you can either type in comments manually, or you can just go right ahead and use your quick comments that you've already typed in. So that can be useful there. Lastly, on the edit rubric screen, you have the option of saving this as the rubric as a template. This will let you go ahead and share the file to other teachers if other teachers in your school are using the app. And then you can also load a template again if another teacher is giving you a rubric template. You can do it that way. Or if you've saved it from a CSV file, you can do that. I have an example there, and you can also reset all the data. All right, hopefully that gets you a quick start in how to create your excellent rubrics.